Wow, today is exactly 6 months that I've been here in Rwanda. Time has flown so fast, it's unbelievable. One day just blends into the next because there's so much to do here in the mission field. We have gone through water shortages. Those are going to start up again. We still don't have the well drilled. That is a big issue that is going to be facing us in the next few months as we come to the dry season, and there will be a huge shortage of water. Right now we're blessed with rains, but that's coming. Getting a well here would be a tremendous advantage for the campus. We have a new director of our cafeteria, what we call our canteen. This new canteen cafeteria manager has kept the price down to just over $1 a meal. This is fantastic, but still students cannot hardly afford that for the majority of them. $1 a meal is just too much. And so we're looking forward to having some partners that will help us at least come up with a plan, at least during exams, to have food for students, 1 meal a day. It would be nice if we could have a plan working with different international aid groups to have a plan that at this university, every student, all year long as they were enrolled, had 1 good meal per day. Of course, there's things that would benefit guests like you. When you come to visit, we don't have hot water except as the sun heats. And when we have a lot of people coming, that hot water goes quickly. And even though it doesn't get real cold at night, just down in the 60s, we've had a record low of, I think, 47 degrees. It's the lowest temperature we've had here in Rwanda, Kigali. That's the lowest temperature. But 47-degree water is pretty cold to bathe in. So normally it's in the low 60s at night here. So just getting an electric, on-demand hot water heater. They're not cheap, but it helps when guests visit so that we have hot water and we can show at least a good time to those that come and visit. We love to have people visit. And that hot water heater would be a great benefit to helping guests. Some of the other things that would be very, very beneficial. Helping to support a student missionary. We have right now the wonderful benefit of having someone that's helping us right now with some PR, publications, things like that. But we need this to continue. We need professional documents that we can share with the world. Some of you have seen some of them that we've already been publishing, trying to show what it's like to be here in Rwanda. But we need this long term. We need a student missionary that's just wonderful in graphics. We need another student missionary who's a natural writer. There are so many stories to be told. I fall asleep at night dreaming of all the stories that I've seen during the daytime, but never having the opportunity to write them down. There are so many of you that have written, and my workload is so heavy that I don't have a chance to respond except in just a little short memo to say that, yes, I saw what you wrote. But we need someone that can be doing the writing, telling the stories, helping to communicate these needs that are so real. So having some student missionaries would be a great task. Here we're building a new medical school. At our old campus that was destroyed during the genocide, we had 18 faculty homes on that campus. We only have 4 here. And besides the 18 homes, there were other dwellings that were on the campus, almost like a condominium where we had multiple staff living. We only have 4 homes. 2 are supposed to be faculty homes. 2 are supposed to be lower, more simpler staff houses for young married couples without children. That's how they were designed. We're trying to build a medical school here, and we need housing desperately. We need to start yet this year, this summer, we need to start building 4 homes. There's no money. How are we going to build those homes? How can we bring in faculty and staff that are missionaries to come and build up this medical school unless we have faculty homes to put them in? So once again, coming back to the need for water, we have a very limited amount of water, but that's the reason for the wells. So we have a good system. What about a septic system? No one's even talked about a septic system. How are we going to have a septic system that will handle the dormitories? Are we just going to put in traditional leach lines, or are we going to have a system? We're working right now on the master plan, which will eventually have room not only for 20 to 30 homes, but as we develop this campus for a full-fledged, state-of-the-art medical school for Africa, we want to have an elementary school right here on campus where the young faculty and staff can have their children educated. So there are so many ideas. I can tell you this, we have set up the bank accounts that will have guaranteed accounts set aside for these donations. These donations will be tracked. We'll be able to send you letters of where your money is going, how it was spent. If for some reason the need changes or there was too much money for something, wouldn't that be a joyful celebration? We'll be able to communicate with you because we will have a separate bank account tracking exactly where those donation funds are going and making sure that every donor gets that back in return. A report knowing how their money was benefiting Rwanda here. So these are just a few of the items. I'd love to dialogue with you. I'd love to be able to slow down just a little bit so I could personally communicate. I think that day is coming. These first 6 months have been an absolute whirlwind. Please forgive me for not writing sooner, not communicating sooner, but it's certainly on my heart. Lastly, I want to thank each of you for being willing to contribute, no matter how big or small your gift. I want to say a huge thank you. If you spent just a little time here and saw the vision as we see it, you would see this donation is absolutely valuable to us today. God's work is moving forward quickly, and whatever area, this will help to promote the area that is an interest to you, but will help students individually be able to develop and be a worker for God. These are important tasks that need to be quickly brought together with a focus. We need the funds, and I thank you for them.